Hi, my name is Ivan and this is my team's project Tabis. Diet, exercise, and sleep. Three fundamental necessities for a healthy lifestyle. Our team decided to tackle the ever-growing issue of sleep. It is no secret that many people have rather unhealthy sleep schedules. However, the consequences of sleep deprivation are enormous and a healthy sleep schedule is important. In Canada, 43% of men and 55% of women aged 18 to 64 reported trouble going to sleep or staying asleep. Healthy sleeping habits are universally difficult to establish, so what exactly is the solution? Our solution is Tabis. Tabis, based off of the Latin word for slumber, was created to help the common person solve this issue. Tabis is a sleep companion tailored to you, leaving you refreshed and energized every morning. Sleep tracking is nothing new. Even wristwatches come with sleep tracking nowadays, but that's all it is, tracking. Other online sleep schedule generators use generic information based on your age group, which is too broad for specific individuals. Although these are certainly first steps to developing healthy sleeping habits, Tabis aims to take the next step in healthy sleep. Tabis is a sleep companion meant to use your brain waves while you sleep to help suggest the best sleeping habits tailored specifically for you. By taking the same information that other sleep monitors use and actually using it, Tabis takes one step beyond the current sleep apps. So right now, Tabis takes brainwave activity from a band called the Muse S. Users can upload their brainwave data, and we use that to determine what kind of sleep our users are in. We display this information, allowing you to recognize how quickly you fall asleep, how deep you are sleeping at every minute, so you can pick the lightest times to wake up and also avoid setting your alarm at the deepest sleep. By waking up at a time determined through Tabis, we can get rid of that groggy feeling many of us have no doubt felt in the morning. But now that we've briefly explained Tabis works, let's talk about what we still have to do. We have big plans for Tabis. So we want to create a more stellar UI for Tabis so that we can show off in the next slides. We want to implement live tracking for Tabis throughout the night to detect brainwaves and wake our users in the morning using live data as they sleep instead of uploaded data, as well as allow connections for other wearable devices in the market. Not only this, but we could use a wider range of sensors to increase our sleep tracking accuracy. Many wearable devices have heart rate monitors to monitor sleep, respiratory monitors, or even motion monitors. By increasing the range of sensors on Tabis, we can detect for irregular issues such as sleep apnea or irregular heart rhythms. Tabis has only just begun, and by developing it further, it can become a sleep companion app to promote sleep wellness or even a medical device used to diagnose sleep disorders at home. This is what we envision for Tabis to become. As you can see, we want to have our UI more developed, and we want a more in-depth overview of sleep information available to our users. We combine the functionality of current sleep monitoring apps, and with the innovation we provide, we can create a new application to help them find their perfect place, the perfect time, and get the perfect rest. My teammate Levin is going to walk you through a working demo of our prototype so far. We're still many steps from our goal, but this is definitely a step in the right direction.
Hi, my name is Levin, and I'll be walking you through how to use Tabis. So first things first, you can log onto our website, and you get two options here. So you can either log in if you already have an account on Tabis, or you can sign up. So in this case, I'm going to log in because I do have an account already. And if I do type in the wrong password, it won't let me in, so it is secure. But once we do log in, we'll see our home page. And so this is the summary. We can see a schedule. So on each day of the week, we can find out what our sleep data is if we've already tracked it, or we can check what alarm will be ideal. It's just to kind of give us an overview of the week. Then we can upload data, so that's uploading those EEG signals. You'd have to use an EEG device like the Muse S, for example, which is what I was using. And then we also have this alarm section, so we can tell you what alarms will be ideal for you based on what we've seen in the past when you upload your sleep data. And finally, a summary of the types of waves, which has to do with what stages of sleep you're often in. So that can also be very useful data. Now, if you want to actually use these features, then you need to upload something first, right? We need to know what's going on up there. So to do that, you can head over to the upload page and pick a file. So we accept files that are in this format, .csv. You shouldn't have to worry about it if you're using a Muses and you have the right sort of way to upload this data. So I have an example which is a 10-minute sample from 7 a.m. So I can open that up, and we'll head over to the table section, and you'll see it lists out times throughout and then what stage of sleep I'm in. So this is awesome because you don't have to worry about knowing how well you sleep. I mean, you really can't because you're asleep. But what we can do for you is we can find out exactly what stage of sleep you're in based on that device and that data and all that stuff. And then we can basically give you a guide on when you should be waking up. So you can look and see when you're exiting deep sleep and entering maybe that light sleep stage so that you don't set an alarm in the middle of your deep sleep and then wake up really groggy. So that's how our app works.